you get into the vehicle, you'll notice a sturdy grab handle that makes climbing in and out much easier, especially since this SUV sits fairly high off the ground. What's up, everyone? Today we're checking out the newly updated Tank 300, and this particular model is the Hi4T version. Here's the key, and now let's dive in to see everything that's new and improved. A quick shout out to our automotive partner in China for sharing this video and helping make it possible. Thank you for your support. Hey everyone, it's Michael from motortorque. If you enjoy staying up to date with the latest automotive news, reviews, and industry updates, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our exciting content. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. Starting at the front, the most noticeable update is the grille. Instead of the older shield-style design, it now features a bold mesh pattern that gives the SUV an even tougher off-road appearance. The signature round headlights remain, and both the high and low beams use full LED lighting. Moving down to the front bumper, you'll see it now has a segmented design. The advantage here is simple. If one section gets damaged during off-road adventures, you only need to replace that specific piece instead of the entire bumper, which can significantly reduce repair costs. On both sides, you'll also find compact fog lights. Right in the middle are threaded mounting points, allowing you to install extra off-road accessories later if needed. Along the lower bumper are 6 radar sensors, showing that this model comes equipped with radar-based driver assistance. Up on the roof, the latest version also adds a LiDAR sensor, further enhancing its intelligent driving features. As for the size, the Tank 300 measures 4,886 mm in length, 1,984 mm in width, and 1,927 mm in height, with a wheelbase stretched to 3,010 mm, placing it firmly in the mid-size SUV category. The suspension setup consists of a double wishbone system up front and a solid rear axle with a non-independent design. Compared with the previous version, the front overhang has been shortened, allowing the wheelbase to grow from 2,750 to 3,010 mm, while also increasing the overall body length. Thanks to this shorter front overhang, the SUV achieves a 38-degree approach angle, giving it even stronger off-road capability. Looking underneath, ground clearance is still impressive with well over 2 fist widths of space. The aluminum alloy wheels have an attractive design, and this vehicle is fitted with all-terrain tires, although these may be an optional upgrade. The wheel size is 18 inches. Ahead of the A-pillars on both sides, you'll notice factory mounting holes that can later be used for accessories like action cameras or communication antennas. The SUV also comes with fixed side steps and a pair of black roof rails, making it even more practical for outdoor adventures. Moving around to the rear, the roof carries a shark fin antenna for signal reception along with a rear windshield wiper. A full-size spare tire is mounted on the tailgate, reinforcing its rugged character. The vertical tail lights follow the classic design found on many hardcore off-road vehicles, and there are additional driver assistance lights positioned on both sides. The rear bumper also houses 6 radar sensors, supporting the vehicle's parking assistance system, which is especially helpful for less experienced drivers. On the lower right side, you'll find threaded mounting points that can later be used for towing equipment. Fog lights are installed on both sides as well, providing better visibility in rainy or foggy weather. A tow hitch is also available as an optional accessory depending on your needs. The rear door opens sideways using a traditional mechanical design rather than a powered tailgate. Inside, there are 2 grab handles, and beneath them you'll find small load hooks on each side that can support up to 3,000 grams. In the center is a compact storage net for smaller items, and the tailgate support strap also features a locking function. With the second row seats in their normal position, the cargo area offers a nice square layout that's easy to use. On the right side, there's both a 12-volt outlet and a 220-volt household power socket with a 5-pin outlet for powering equipment outdoors. Down below, metal tie-down hooks on both sides help secure cargo during travel. The rear seats support split folding as well. First, lift the seat cushion using the strap, push it forward, and then pull it back. After that, use the release strap to fold the seat back down. Once folded, the cargo area expands significantly, providing plenty of storage space. The floor isn't perfectly flat and has a slight incline, but it's still comfortable enough to take a short rest when needed. Behind the passenger side rear section is the charging port. It supports both fast and slow charging and also provides up to 6,000 watts of external power output for powering equipment while camping or traveling. Behind the driver's side is the fuel filler cap, and this model runs on 92-octane gasoline. Opening the hood, the hydraulic struts make lifting it effortless, and the hood support system includes a heat dissipation panel. Power comes from a hybrid setup that combines a 2-liter turbocharged engine with a 9-speed automatic transmission and a front-mounted electric motor. Together, the system produces a combined output of 310 kilowatts and 756 newton-meters of torque. The vehicle uses a full-time 4-wheel drive system with a non-decoupled layout, allowing power to be delivered more directly. This setup is particularly suited for long-distance journeys, low-speed towing, and challenging terrain. If I get the opportunity, I'd really love to take this Hi4T version of the Tank 300 off-road and experience its capabilities firsthand. The door handles use a traditional mechanical design, which is definitely a nice touch. It also supports 5-key keyless entry for added convenience. The front side windows feature double-layer laminated acoustic glass for better sound insulation. The side mirrors automatically fold when the vehicle is locked, and they also include rear cross traffic alert along with auxiliary driving lights. Now let's hop inside and check out the cabin. As you climb in, you'll once again appreciate the grab handle since this SUV is fairly high. Take a look around the interior. Even though the exterior has a rugged off-road personality, the cabin feels modern and designed for today's driving experience. I'll move the gear selector out of the way, and yes, you can definitely tell you're sitting inside a tank. The centerpiece of the dashboard is a 15.6-inch 2.5K infotainment display. The screen looks incredibly sharp, responds smoothly, and feels fast to use. You can customize the interface, including switching to a 3D vehicle view that lets you inspect the vehicle from every angle. You can also swap over to the navigation map, and there's a dedicated navigation assistance interface as well. The system comes loaded with a variety of built-in apps, making everyday use much more convenient. For smartphone connectivity, Huawei HiCar and CarLink are supported, but after checking, Apple CarPlay is currently not available on this version. One feature that definitely deserves praise is the climate control panel. Instead of moving everything into the touchscreen, the Tank 300 keeps physical buttons for the air conditioning, making them much easier to use while driving. Right beside it, there's another detail that many people could easily overlook, a factory pre-drilled mounting point designed for adding expansion switches later on. Behind the steering wheel, you'll find a 12.3-inch embedded digital instrument cluster that clearly displays all of the vehicle's driving information. In the center is a far-infrared night vision system, which becomes especially valuable after dark. It helps detect vehicles, pedestrians, and even small animals ahead, giving you a clearer view of the road and improving nighttime driving safety. Taking a closer look at the cabin materials, the overall fit and finish feels solid. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and includes multifunction controls on both sides along with paddle shifters. Steering wheel adjustment is manual, offering 4-way movement, including tilt and telescopic adjustment. The gear selector is mounted on the steering column, giving the center console a cleaner layout. Right beside it, there's another detail that many people could easily overlook, a factory pre-drilled mounting point designed for adding expansion switches later on. To the left of the steering wheel is a small storage compartment. Just remember not to accidentally push it closed. Beneath it are the controls for opening the fuel filler cap, switching the anti-skid system, and activating hill descent control. There's also a dial for adjusting the headlight height, and below that sits another storage compartment that's perfect for keeping documents organized. Soft touch materials and leather trim cover the upper and middle sections of the door panels, the door handles, and both the upper and lower dashboard areas, giving the cabin a premium feel. The passenger side also includes a sturdy grab handle, providing extra support when driving over rough terrain. Below that is a glove box with a dampened opening mechanism for storing personal belongings. Beside it is a small utility hook, but maybe don't hang a bowl of hot pot from it unless you want a big mess. Moving down to the center console, you'll find 2 wireless phone charging pads that also include a heating function. Between them are several physical control buttons. These allow you to switch between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, activate tank turn, select different off-road functions, and engage the rear differential lock. Another control lets you choose between Eco, Standard, and Sport driving modes. On both sides are dedicated buttons for the heating and ventilation functions of the front seats. One button that's worth explaining is the RSCA control. This feature disables all of the vehicle's airbags. It's designed for very specific situations, such as certain extreme off-road environments where accidental airbag deployment could cause unnecessary damage. Under a heavy impact, airbags would normally deploy, but activating this function prevents that from happening. Simply tapping the button once or even several times won't turn it on. You need to press and hold it for about 5 seconds until the indicator light comes on. For everyday driving though, this is a feature most owners will never need to use. Further back is a small storage tray with a cover along with 2 cup holders. The center armrest compartment is surprisingly spacious and can easily fit around 6 bottles of cola. Underneath the floating center console is another open storage area that's handy for keeping everyday items within reach. For charging devices, the driver's side offers one USB port and one Type-C port, while a 12-volt power outlet is located opposite them. The seats come finished in a rich wine red color that I personally think looks fantastic. They're fully upholstered in leather with perforated surfaces, giving them a slightly firmer feel while adding a premium touch. As mentioned earlier, both front seats include heating, ventilation, and massage functions for extra comfort. Looking up at the roof, there's a 6-position extension switch panel that's already wired from the factory. This makes it much easier to install accessories like spotlights, footwell lighting, or a vehicle radio later on without dealing with complicated wiring. Both front sun visors include vanity mirrors with built-in lighting. Above the driver is a dedicated glasses holder, while the passenger side gets another grab handle for additional support. The roof is equipped with a compact sunroof featuring a manually operated sunshade. You can open it to enjoy fresh air, let in more natural light during winter, or keep the cabin shaded on hot summer days. When it comes to safety, every version comes standard with 6 airbags. It also includes automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, and level 2 advanced driver assistance. Front and rear parking radar, a 360-degree surround view camera, highway and urban navigation assistance, and automated parking functions are all part of the package as well. Now let's see how spacious it is inside. I'll first adjust the driver's seat to my normal driving position. As many of you know, I'm 1.72 meters tall. Once that's set, let's check the remaining room before moving into the second row. The rear doors also feature grab handles to make getting in and out easier. Sitting in the back, I still have around 2 fist widths of legroom, which is quite generous. There's a small storage pocket nearby, and although the floor has a slight center hump, it's low enough that sitting in the middle remains reasonably comfortable. Rear passengers also get dedicated air vents, and beneath them are 2 charging ports, one USB and one Type-C. The rear bench includes 3 removable headrests, and the backrest angle can be adjusted manually. Folding down the center armrest reveals 2 built-in cup holders. As for headroom, with the backrest adjusted to a normal sitting angle instead of leaning back, there's still around 2 fist widths of space above my head. Combined with the tall roof design, the rear cabin feels open and spacious. At the moment, the new Tank 300 is available in 2 hybrid versions. The Hi4T carries a suggested retail price of 249,800 yuan, which is roughly 36,918 US dollars. There's also the Hi4Z, priced at 259,800 yuan, or about 38,396 US dollars. So which one should you choose? If your driving mostly consists of city commuting, long road trips, and occasional light to moderate off-road adventures, the Hi4Z is probably the better fit. It offers a larger battery, a longer pure electric driving range, and a coupler-type 4-wheel drive system. However, if your priority is tackling more serious off-road terrain, then the Hi4T is definitely the model to go for. Overall, the latest Tank 300 brings meaningful upgrades across the board. From the redesigned exterior and improved driver assistance technology to the more refined interior, there are plenty of noticeable improvements. Personally, I think this new Tank 300 is well worth experiencing. Hopefully, I'll get the opportunity to properly test the Hi4T hybrid version on challenging trails and see just how capable its powertrain really is. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now it's your turn. If you had a budget of 250,000 yuan and wanted to buy a rugged off-road SUV, which model would you choose? Let me know your pick in the comments below. Also, tell us what vehicles you'd like us to review next. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.